Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet. This is part 5 for June 17th, 2023. I hope that you guys are enjoying the show, and I hope that you are enjoying the variety. Alright, we're going to continue on. These are the standard member submissions. They're in random order. I don't know what's coming next. Let's see what's up next in the queue. And just remember, if you'd like to support this channel and become a part of the fun, consider becoming a member today. Alright, let's continue. Recorded with iTop Screen Recorder. A Felix the Cat video game? It's a Felix the Cat video game. He dies. Oh, Jesus! What? That's part of the real game? He rips his own face off?
Why do you keep turning my seat warmer off?
What the? No, really, what the hell was that? He rips his own face off. What a... Ugh. That was actually really disturbing. What is this, viral TikToks? We'll give it a shot. Hopefully it's viewable. Let's see.
Why do you keep turning it on? That's a seat warmer. It warms the seat.
Okay.
But what we're not going to do is fry fish up in this motherfucker.
The video of this girl went viral on the internet, and the reason is that she showed the power of lighting and shadows. At first you see her and she's honestly not the most attractive. You might even think she's a bit overweight. Her face isn't well highlighted, but after a few seconds you'll see that she steps into good lighting. She lifts her head and look. She goes from a 3 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. It's magnificent.
Here's a problem, all right? Let's say you have two neighborhoods, white and black, and the black one's a little bit poor because of long-term systemic slavery, Jim Crow, blah, blah. With that being the case, poorer neighborhoods tend to commit more crime, so the police chief says, okay, we're going to direct more resources towards the poor, the black neighborhood. Then, another 5 years roll around, another crime study is done on both neighborhoods. It turns out that...
Your camera is here, you idiot. I don't even care what he's saying. Dude, the camera is here. What the fuck? Why do you have a camera on if you're not going to look at it? You're talking to a chat or a wall or something. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing. Anyway.
In spite of the fact that police are overrepresented in the black community is now committing more crimes, not less crimes than before. The reason for that is because now police are there to catch more crimes. But what that means is more of them are locked up, and it...
Did you hear what he just said? He said... The black community is committing more crimes because the police are there to catch them. What? Did you hear what he just said? What? That's not that's not even a logical statement. What did he just say? So because police are there, they're going to commit more crimes? What? No. That's not how it works. Actually, if the police are there, they'd be committing less crimes because they don't want to get caught by the police. This is why I don't involve myself in this shit. Like, what the hell did he just say? That was the most nonsensical statement I ever heard in my life.
means the community continues its cycle of impoverishment. The over-policing of communities is what contributes to their disproportionate crime committing, not the other way around.
If you meet a fine woman or man in the club and you trying to holler at them, you buying them drinks and you trying to get a drink bottle or whatnot, if it come out they a trans, they didn't trick you. You feel what I'm saying? You like them. You were attracted to them. It's own up to it. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. Ain't nothing wrong with you being attracted to trans people. All it is a lot of y'all have a whole bunch of insecurities and be embarrassed and ashamed about what you like because, you know, the world tells you ain't supposed to like that shit. And that's what it come down to. You feel violated because you've been exposed and you recognize now your desire sexually is something that you've been told not to like. And in conclusion, I've said it before, I'll say it.
If you're going to say something philosophical, could you put a shirt on? You know, like, I don't even care. Like, maybe the point is valid, but I saw his nipple. I'm moving on. I said I'm moving on, goddammit. The hell is this? Tommy Boy's finest scenes.
Let's get out of here. Too late.
I would be shocked if this doesn't get claimed. So let's see what happens. I guarantee we're going to get a copyright match here. This is a great movie, by the way, Tommy Boy.
Hey, guess who's here? What are we serving tonight? Chicken or chicken?
What a nice surprise. They said we were going to be short-handed this leg. You two take coach. Oh, and could you handle the announcements?
Okie dokie. No problemo.
You're gonna know we're bogus.
Relax. You get on the horn, I'll throw some peanuts at him. We'll be in Chicago before you know it.
So they're fake, right? They're fake? They don't, they're not real flight attendants. They're undercover or trying to sneak onto the plane in this scene, I believe, right? Yeah.
Okay, folks, the guy in front of you is Tommy.
David Spade and, of course, Chris Farley here.
Tommy is a Scorpio, he likes biking, and he's never been laid. Exits! Okay, there's one back here, and there's probably one over by the wing somewhere, usually. And what about seat belts? To fasten. Take the little end and stick it in the big end, and you know what? If you guys don't know how to use a seat belt, just ring your call button, and Tommy will come back there and hit you on the head with a tack hammer because you're a retard. Okay, and...
Oh! Wow, see? That was humor. That was 90s humor. Can't say that. Imagine if he said that today. Holy shit, the whole movie would be canceled. Like, you can't have to say that shit today, right? Like, oh my god.
You may need. Although, what are the odds of us actually hitting a lake? My money says, if anything, it's gonna be a mountain. To inflate, put it around your neck and yank down on the tab.
The child size.
I can't breathe.
Oh, I was right. We're just getting hit with copyright, so let's move on. All right.
There's a ton of
Chris Farley was really good at like physical humor, right? For a big guy, he could like move around and do silly over-the-top reactions to stuff, and he was a good comedian. He actually, it wasn't just always about that too. He actually played other characters and stuff that were good. Sad he passed away so early in his life, man. So sad. Anyway, so doctor reacts to the worst TikTok medical advice. All right, let's see what this is.
Medical advice online, but some of the worst has been on TikTok. And by worst, I don't always mean just inaccurate. I mean flat out dangerous. Be-whoop.
Butter, ragu.
Don't go together.
What?
Get that thing in now.
What the fuck?
Dip it, dip it, dip it.
No. Oh!
Not only is that really not tasty, the saturated fat inside there, that's terrible. The arteries are screaming, I feel it.
Now this combo smack. I gotta try that.
Smack what?
How to stop your period for an emergency.
What?
What?
2 shots of squeezed lime juice. Tajin powder.
What is Tajin?
What?
Salt for flavor.
Guys, I had to come back to give you an update because holy guacamole, it works.
No. If it doesn't have hormones in it, I don't understand how it could possibly work. The menstrual cycle does experience regularities naturally. Like if you travel, if you're around other individuals, you can actually see fluctuations a few days apart. It's not exact each month. So the fact that she had a 1-day difference in her menstrual cycle, I don't think it's due to this like little tequila shot or whatever it was that she took.
Yeah, I'm sure that really changed your whole...
What
the fuck?
Okay, so this is literally an oil that you inject in order to increase the size of your muscle. Bodybuilders sometimes use this. Please don't do
What
it.
the
You
fuck?
don't understand how dangerous this is for your body. Like vasculitis, muscle rupture, infection.
Look at his arm. Hold on a second here. I want the text to go away. His forearm, right, is tiny. If you actually look at his forearm's about the same size. Is it going to go away? There. His forearm is about the same size as my forearm. But he injected his muscle. Look at that. How much you want to bet none of that's real, right? How much you want to bet that's not real at all? It's all fake muscle he injected into his body. Because his forearm isn't big. It's skinny. It's skinny until it gets to that point. Like, oh my God. Jesus. These people are fucked up, man.
And it's also ridiculous looking. I don't know if you see this.
Haters will say it doesn't work. I'm convinced that if you put a base sunscreen of SPF 30 on and then SPF 90 on all the spots that you would put highlighter on, the sun will contour your face where you'd put bronzer and you will be naturally snatched all summer.
Check this out. You could put high SPF everywhere on your face and prevent it from aging prematurely, keep your skin healthy, non-sunburn, and then you could put makeup and make yourself as beautiful and highlighter and shaped and snatched as you wish to be.
5 organs, 5 exercises to help you restore those organ functions.
Please be medically accurate. Please.
Heart. You're going to pound the inside. These are the nerves that are connected to your heart.
These are the nerves that are connected to your heart. This is the skin, this is the muscle, and there are nerves here that are not connected to your heart. What are we even talking about?
What the hell is he talking about?
Slap your arm.
Slap your arm.
Slap. You know what's a good exercise for your heart? Jogging.
Lungs. Open up the chest. Lungs.
So he's saying to breathe. Okay. As ridiculous as that one looks, I'll still give him a pass on that.
You're gonna do the cha-cha for your digestive system. This is for your spleen, your stomach.
What?
The spleen is not a digestive organ.
You're gonna do the thrust for your kidneys. Thrust for your kidneys.
What? Just drink enough water, stay well hydrated,
thrust
sleep
for the
well, get some
kidneys.
exercise, and eat some plants
I'm
and
gonna do some
vegetables.
thrust
You don't
for the
need
kidneys.
to thrust.
I gotta work on my kidneys. Oh!
Is this a stretch?
What the fuck?
I guess she's using the dumbbells in order to keep the legs stretched out. I actually have a lot of pain in that area when I stretch, so maybe I need to improve my flexibility. But remember, too much flexibility is not always the answer, and overstretching can actually be a problem.
Drinking sparkling water isn't considered water.
What?
Definition of water is fish must swim in it.
Okay, this is
what?
This is a Saturday Night Live skit.
Sparkling water is not high sodium, but it has a deep mineral content.
The depth of its mineral content makes it not water.
So best bet is always water first. Definition of water is fish must swim in it.
Water first is a fine mantra, but fish must swim in it is ridiculous because fish swim in salt water. And if you drink salt water, oh boy, you're gonna be in
what
for
the
some
fuck
trouble.
is this guy
So I
saying?
decided to go get a colonic. Don't ask.
Dude, these are some of the dumbest people ever. I guess they looked on TikTok for the biggest idiots. Like, what the fuck is this guy even saying? Just because you're old and white doesn't mean you're smart. You're an idiot. This guy's a fucking moron. Anyway.
Ask me the scientific definition.
The scientific definition is that you don't need a colonic. That's like the end of it.
Oh my gosh, this hurts so bad.
It hurts. Don't do it. They are dangerous. There is no benefit to them. People think it cleanses them out. No, your body is a natural cleansing system. The surface of your intestines regularly sheds and leaves. You don't have like poop buildup that sits in there for years on end.
Oh, Jesus!
I have a feeling this guy's Russian because he said oi, and that's like a Russian thing. But why is he hitting him? Did he do something mean to his
Oh, no! Don't do that!
This is insane. He's hitting him with a mallet and a piece of wood on a napkin. This goes to show how BS this is. So he palpates the spine, and then all of a sudden, he lifts his hands off, and then randomly applies the little pad and the wooden thing. My man, you already let go, and you already don't see where you palpated. You're making it up. You're lying. The vibe. Honestly, this is a crime. I've never gone as far as saying that on a TikTok or any medical reaction video. This is a full-on crime.
There's a big
Fucking the guy up. I mean, that, just to give some perspective, all right? If you damage any of your vertebrae or your discs, you have no idea how bad this can be for you. I know because I have spinal issues. Sometimes I'll get a pinched nerve in my neck, just up there where he was hitting, and I will have extreme tenseness and pain going from behind me through my shoulder all the way down through my arm. I had a time when for 2 months my thumb was numb, and then just the other day when I was playing Street Fighter, my 2 fingers here went numb because I had pinched a nerve in my neck. I had a severely herniated disc in my lower back, and the doctor said it was so bad that if it ruptured, I would have lost control of my bowels. I want you to think about that, okay? So why the fuck would you go to see this guy who's going to pound your spine with a fucking spike? He could crack your vertebrae. He could disalign your spine. He could rupture a disc. He could do a million things. Wait, what the fuck is going on? That's insanity. We'll watch a little more. We're not going to watch the whole video, but let's watch a little more. This is actually entertaining, I feel. I'm actually enjoying the video because these people are the dumbest people I've ever seen. Okay.
Cigars. Okay, it's just a puff. It never goes into your lungs.
Okay, that's just like factually untrue. There's smoke all around you that you're inhaling.
Correct.
In fact, secondhand and third-hand smoke is really dangerous from cigars. Cigars can even be more dangerous than cigarettes. Chances of getting certain types of cancers go up 4 to 10-fold. So no, they are not safer than cigarettes. That's just like a complete myth.
You put garlic up your nose that's supposed to cleanse your sinuses.
No, they don't cleanse your sinuses because they're garlic.
So far, there's a little bit of snot trailing out
Ah.
around the nostril holes.
So, if you're sick, you have snot, and that's what's happening.
I feel a lot of congestion right up in here.
Because you plugged your nose with the garlic.
Oh!
Yeah, that's all the snot that would have come out had she not put those in there. It's an irritant to your nasal passageways. You don't need to do that. If you want to clear your snot out, use nasal saline. This is a complete myth. It just does not work.
Hey, what you doing? Dude, I need to pee so bad, but these people have been in here for like 45 minutes.
45 minutes? Might want to look elsewhere for a bathroom.
You should start thinking about sex. Really? Come on. No, dude, I'm being serious. It tricks your brain and relieves some of the pressure.
Distraction, when you need to pee and you can't go in that given moment, works. Whether you think about that, whether you think about what's going on next week, will distract you and allow you to think about something else.
I want this migraine to kill me. Come on, stick your hands in this ice water. It'll help. No, just let me die. Ice water! Okay, fine.
Ice for migraines has been tested and has found some relief and success in some patients. To me, it's like a low risk thing as long as you're not doing any harm to your body, and it could take some of that pressure off and the headache.
Really? I did not know that. That is interesting. If you have a bad headache, you put your hands in ice water and it could work? Really?
Down, by all means, that's like a really low risk way to try and do that.
Did you know that all the top athletes are not drinking this stuff?
What?
Because I found out that Gatorade is actually very, very acidic.
You have lemon flavored Gatorade.
This right here actually promotes inflammation, promotes aging, and it promotes injury because once the body goes acidic, it cannot heal.
The body keeps a very tight range of its pH. Very tight. 7.35 to 7.45. If it starts gently coming out of that range and becoming more acidic, even slightly, it could be lethal. So drinking Gatorade does not make your body go acidic. Because if it drops your pH to below 7, every time you have a Gatorade, you would be dead. That's why health gurus really frustrate me and confuse the life out of me. Because on one hand, they tell you to take antioxidants like vitamin C because they say they're so good for you. On the other hand, they tell you to avoid acid of any kind because it's so dangerous. Do you know what vitamin C is?
Acid.
It's ascorbic acid.
Do you have...
All right, that's enough of this video, but it's good. I actually really enjoyed this video. A real doctor reacting to stupid idiots and disproving what they're saying. Although, learning about the ice, that's interesting. Ice for a migraine. If I ever have like a real bad headache, I'm gonna try this. I'm seriously gonna try this to see what happens. I don't know why it would work, but okay. All right. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see what's next.
Please welcome the game director of Bethesda Game Studios, Todd Howard.
Back when E3 still existed. All right, here we go. His new Starfield musical number. It looks like they're trying to rip off like South Park or something, right?
Watch this, a newest release. The legendary series you missed for years comes back, get ready for some action. Get a couple bucks in here, smoke scripts right there. The fans fix it anyway, so we don't care. They'll patch it through microtransactions.
It even sounds like South Park, like the voice. Oh, we learned about this one.
You knew this was a one-way wacky.
Yep, we learned about this one recently. Yeah, Internet Historian video covered that. Was that a quote that he said, and then, because I've heard this quote a million times, right? So I think this is just something that Todd Howard has said, and then they memed it, right? And turned it into an internet meme that the guys, like the other thing is like, tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Like everyone thinks that Todd Howard is always constantly lying to you, right? Yeah. And I mean, I can understand why. When a lot of their games come out, they're full of bugs. And I would say Fallout 76 was the worst example of that. That's a problem, you know? When you have a game that's hyped and you're saying it's going to be a great game, coming off of Fallout 4, where some people were disappointed, and then he comes out and says, oh yeah, Fallout 76 is going to be absolutely amazing and blow you away, and it's a piece of dog shit that's not even finished, right? It's like, what is this? And you're releasing this as a game we're paying for and everything? Like, what are you, fucking stupid? I mean, I get it. I get where the distrust comes from. Why do you think, even right now, even after everything that we kind of just saw about Starfield's presentation last week, so many people are skeptical that Starfield's going to be any good because they don't trust Todd Howard, you know? Well, that was all right. I don't think I want to listen to the whole song. It's kind of meh. But anyway. Let's continue.
My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the first ever ghost behaviorist. I interact with spirits by studying their behavior patterns.
So you were involved in that crash, correct?
And I come armed with psychology, sociology, and ancient texts to connect with a spirit on a higher level which has never been done before.
Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
With these new skill sets, I can talk with them.
Did you die in this room?
Interview them.
Jesus!
And really get into their psyche.
He wants to kill somebody.
That was great. Did you die in this room? Jesus! Huh? That's like saying, can you tell us how you died? Marshmallows. What? Oh my god. So even Chris Boris is doing this? Well, this is 2 years ago. Even Chris Boris, the former irate gamer, is now jumping on this bandwagon of making ghost investigator videos. This is pretty ridiculous. Let's watch the whole thing.
Which in turn helps me to diagnose them.
Stop it. The spirit is lashing out at you because he's trying to get your attention.
I will show you the lighter side of a haunting.
Wow, you're laughing at us, aren't you?
The emotional side.
Are you still working through that? The tragedy of that?
Nice.
Yeah.
And the problems they are working through, like post-traumatic stresses and coping disorders.
Come on, you can't leave us in the dark like that. You give us that word.
I've seen many spiritual situations spin out of control.
Maybe I need to find another home. That kills me even thinking about
That's
that.
not even who he's
I'm
talking
here
to.
to
That's not
educate them
him.
on what to do.
Did you see
I
that?
need to get you to start
He was interjecting into completely a different interview with him. He's not even in that video. You saw that, right? It was cutting back and forth. It wasn't even... the fuck?
Things through the spirit's eyes.
Hauntings in this world are on the rise, and it's because these bigger issues are at play. I'm here to counsel the dead and help empower the homeowners they haunt.
Ooh, you're right here, aren't you?
The next level of ghost hunting is here.
Oh my god.
Because the ghost doctor is in.
So this is real. This is coming soon. So he actually does this series, huh? Ghost Doctor. It looks real. Yeah, look. Ghost Doctor episode 1. Haunted. St. Augustine Lighthouse. Longest ghost interaction ever. Chris Boris. Wow. I mean, honest question. I mean, at one point, this guy probably made a pretty penny on YouTube from his stuff. But at this point, you know, he's probably not, right? He's probably not making a living. This is probably his hobby. He must have a day job, right? With his 4,000 view Ghost Doctor video. There's no way, right? I mean, holy shit. Ghost Doctor. Oh, there's actually the channel. He has a whole channel. He has 3,890 subscribers. His Ghost Doctor channel. Yeah. Let's see here. I can't wait to see the new Chris. I've always liked the adventure and the paranormal stuff. I did it myself a couple times. I'm excited to see more. This is badass. It's down my alley. You inserted random clips of crying women into this and then pretended to be talking to them. Looks very obvious. Didn't you test this trailer before you released it? That's what I said. Amazing. All right, well, it's good to see what Chris Boris is up to. You gotta be up to something, I guess. He already ripped off Angry Video Game Nerd, then he rips off all the Ghost Adventure and Ghost Investigation shows, right? Very nice. All right, guys. Thanks for watching DSP versus the Internet. We got one part left. What will we see in the final part? I don't know. We're going to find out. But thank you for watching. And remember, if you want to be a part of the fun, become a member today. Being a member allows you to nominate these videos in the shuffled playlist. If you want to go above and beyond and be called an Ultra member, Ultra members get their videos watched for sure on each show. And you get 4 shows a month. So you get 4 videos for that Ultra membership. Pretty awesome, right? All right, guys. Thank you very much. And on to the finale.